Welcome to this video. This video will give you an idea how you can replace and install a new convertible top. This is a Mustang 2003, and before you start taking them apart, you have to protect this area. Always. Why this area? Because you're going to hit this area with your body. You're going to put tool on this part right here, and in case if the tool fall down, it will hit it right there on top of the phone, on top of the material. It won't hit the paint. So protect this area. That way you are avoiding any scratch, any damage to the paint. What do I going to replace this convertible top? This is a Mustang 2003. Well, as you can see, they cut them on there, so I will be replacing the top. I will make a video about replacing the top, and not only the top. You see, they cut the headliner. They cut the headliner too. So I will make a video how to remove the top. Then I will make a video, another video, how to install the new top. Plus, I will be replacing this pad. It's very important to fix this thing before you start with the new installation. Remember that always before you installing a top, any top, make sure that this pad is in good condition. If it is like that, don't put the new top on it. You have to replace it. And I will be working on this bit on I think I will make 3 videos related to this convertible top. So the window, oh yeah, the window, as you can see how it is right there, is unglued, and I can put silicone in there. I can try to make it stay with glue, but it's gonna work for maybe for a few months, 6 months, and but then later on will be the same thing. You have to end to replace it. So we're replacing the window too. I'll be replacing the headliner, the window, the top, and the pad, and the top is right here. Always make sure you are using the right top. Check the top, the new top, if it is the right one, because sometimes they might send you the wrong top. And this is the top. I will be installing this. See, this is the top, and here is the window. This is the window right here. So I will be installing this window. This is the rear window. This is the rear window. This is the headliner. I have to install this part too. Just remember, in case if you don't remember how this thing goes, remember how you are removing everything. That way when you put it back, you have to put it back the same way how it is. So keep in mind, in case if you think you are not going to remember how all those pieces go, they follow the video. That way when you are putting back, it will help you. So I will replacing those 2 things and that Mustang 2003, and you will see all the process in, I think, 2 or 3 videos. Okay, I'm going to start taking them apart. If you don't speak English, you speak Spanish, I have tengo un video relacionado sobre cómo reemplazar lo que es la capota, el techo y la ventana de un Mustang en el canal. Este video lo voy a esforzarme por hacerlo en inglés, porque en inglés no tengo un trabajo como este, un video así como este, que se trate de cómo reemplazar lo que es la capota de un Mustang. So, nomás les quería mencionar eso. No es que deje de hacer videos en español, no, es que va a ser en inglés. So, voy a empezar. So I'm going to start taking them apart. Before you start taking them apart, make sure everything is working. In case if something is not working, you have to fix it before you start putting on the new top. So first I have to make sure this convertible top is going all the way, open all the way. And I can see the motor of this convertible is strong because it goes fast. Sometimes when it goes slow, something is not working or needs some liquid. So this one is working good. So I'm going to start taking them apart on that position. And I'm going to start from right here. This is the first thing that I'm going to do. But before doing that, I'm going to put some tool on here. I have to put something on there, but I need to take this metal out of there. So I'm going to do that right now. And this thing open like that from right there. It's open. So I'm going to start taking this molding. This is a metal molding. This is a 2003 Mustang. So it has like 6 screws. I am using a drill gun, wireless, but you can do this by hand. Just get a fillet with a screwdriver, and it will take you more time to do it, but if you not, at the end will be the same. The job is gonna be done. And you can see something is not right here, because this screw is moving, but it doesn't come out. Same thing right there, so I'm gonna get like a spatula just to hold it. Okay, I got it out. This is the same thing, as you can see. It's not coming out. So you have to put it right there, and you see it's easy. Yes, you have to know how. After that, I have to take this metal out of there, and I just have to pull up with this hand and hit it right there. It's loose. It should come out right now. This is out, but that corner is not out. You can see it right there. It's still in. So this should come out easy, like this. See? And this metal is out, so I'm gonna put it on the inside the trunk. Now I have to close this. Now I can put something on here, because I have to put tool on here. I put something on there. I put half-inch foam. You can put anything on there. Just make sure to protect the paint. Now I have to remove all these little screws. Are so small. I don't know if you can see. I think you can see it on there. And I'm going to use these tips. This is 15, sometimes 10, and sometimes 20. But now it's 15. I have to remove all those little screws. Just make sure to put them on the same plate, because you have to put everything back. Don't lose nothing. And something that I always say is if you think you are not going to remember how all these pieces go, take photo, take pictures. That way when you're putting everything back, if you don't remember, you will have those photos or those pictures to help you. I have all these little tiny screws, are so small, just be careful. Don't lose none of those. And now I have to remove this gasket. This gasket is easy to remove. Just have a like click right there. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that little click? So just put something behind and pull it. Just don't pull it too hard, because are old and are easy to get to break. So I got that one. I got to do the same thing with this one too. And I got this one now. Put them on there, and this metal is ready to come out. I got it right here. I'm gonna put them on the top of the dashboard. So I got that thing down. Now I have to remove all these staples. As you can see right there, I have to remove all of them. These are stainless steel staples, so you have to use the same kind of staple. Don't use regular staple for a convertible top. Never use regular staple. It has to be a stainless steel. I gotta remove all those to remove the top. Okay, I have to remove this piece too. Okay, I just going to lose it. I'm not going to remove all. Just I remove two little screws, and I'm gonna put them on here. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other side, but the camera is right here, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And I'm going to start removing all these staples. All these staples I have to remove it. And some of them are easy to come out, and some of them are hard to come out. So it's all about time. And be careful, don't break the plastic while it's holding those staples, because that plastic is soft and most of the time it's easy to break. You will notice right here. This car is 2003, and most of the time the plastic is broken. Right there you can see the plastic is broken all the time. All the time the plastic. I got the front part of this convertible top and a staple. So after I staple this part is out of the metal already. Now you have to remove this molding, because in order to replace this convertible top, even to take them out, I have to remove that molding. And that molding have like a tiny Phillips screw right there. This is not Phillips. I have to remove that little ball right there. It's right there. I have to remove that one because the material is under there, and I have to remove that. I'm going to use the little elbow tool. I had this because it's easier for me, but if you don't have something like this, you can use a small screwdriver to remove this. And this piece is out. Let's see, like it's out. I will have to do the same thing with the other side. And this piece is out too. So this piece is out too. So what is next? Next I have to, this most of the time this has like a 4 metal click, and here you have to remove this click. This is 1. You have 4. Most of the time Mustang have 4. I got 1 right here, 2, 3, and 4. And I have to remove. Right here have like a tension, like a spring. This is very important to remove it. And this, if you don't know how to do it, will be hard for you, because it's like a spring and it's making a lot of tension. This is the function of this spring, is to keep the top down. And the only thing that I have to do is use a plier like this. Very easy with something like this. And I have to squeeze that spring. It's out now. Now I have to cut it. And I already cut it. And I have to have like a grommet. Okay. I don't know if you can see that thing right there. Just remove it. This is the spring that I was mentioned. That spring, and that was this was inside of that hole right there. This hole. This was inside there. So this is out. Now what I'm gonna do is remove this, and this pin is out. Now I have to do the same thing with the oil. And it's going to be the same. 4 little click. And now I have to remove this spring. Okay, I got this out. Now I have to move the top forward because now I have to start disconnecting the cable. So I have to remove this gasket, and under that gasket are like 3 screws. I have to remove this. And it's easy. It's nothing is holding, just nothing about click. And now I have to remove those little screws. Oh, this is not the right tips. To do this is T20 torch. This is and now I have to remove this molding. This molding is out. It's not way how you can put the opposite way, because remember this shape, this curve telling you which one is the top. And I got this side out. Now under there is the cable. That cable, you have to remove it, separate it. And I am cutting because I have to replace the new top. I have to put a new top. You see, I just cut in this cable. Is very important. How you can take this cable out, you have to take them out. It's easy. There's like a nail in there. You just straighten them up a little bit. Same thing with the other side. This is the top. And remember to put this plastic back. I got this, then I have to do the same thing with the other side. Same thing, this is the gasket. Just start from the top. That is the easy way to do it. Pull it little by little. And then remove those 3. Got this out. Now I have to remove this spring, and I got it. So easy because I'm going to replace that top. I just pull it. The sides are out, left and right is out. Next I'm going to put the top forward, close it. And I'm going to, these are like two different ways how you can remove the top. Cutting everything around, and then at the end do this part, but I will do this part first, and then at the end we'll do the back. Right there, I will do this. I got this. I have to, if you are not going to replace the headliner, I'm going to replace the headliner. But if you are not going to, you have to separate this piece. You have to separate this piece. Even if you are not going to, you have to remove this screw. Have like 4 screws right there, 5. You have to remove that section. If you are not going to replace the headliner, but still you have to replace those. You have to remove this screw. This screw one is right there. So the headline, this part of the headline is already removed. What happens if you are not going to replace the top and the window, only the headliner? Well, if you are not going to replace the top and the window, you're just going to remove this section of the top, the front part of the convertible top, just this section, and remove this screw, and then you can change the headliner without removing the whole top. So I will remove that part. I'm going to cut it right here because I'm going to replace the whole top. That's one way, that is the easy way how to do it. And I will do it that way, just cut it. Just be careful, don't cut the strap because under there might be cable. See, I am cutting. Why I'm cutting? Well, because I'm going to replace the top and I'm going to replace the window. So I just cut it, I don't need it. If you are going to replace just a window, you don't have to cut nothing. But I'm going to replace all this. If you are not going to replace the headliner, just be careful right here because you, by accident, you can cut the headliner part. This is a headliner. Just be careful. If you are not going to replace the headliner. Most of the time, you don't have to replace the headliner. Now right here, we have a lot of staple. This strap, this material belongs to the top. See, I just pull it. This is part of the top. The window stay here. The top is out. I don't need this no more. So I'm just going to put it right here. I don't throw it away because sometimes the customer want to see that piece. That's why I don't throw it away. So what is next? After I remove the top, now I'm going to remove the window. And this window have a lot of staple right here. A lot of staple right here. So be careful. You don't need this piece too. So this window is out, I just have to disconnect it. This is the defroster cable. So, same thing with the other side. And I got the window out. This window is not good. It's not good, but I don't throw it away until the customer pick the car. That way he can see I change it. Now I have to remove the headliner because I'm going to replace the headliner. If you're going to replace the convertible and the rear window, that's it. That's all the things that you're going to remove. Oh, you have to remove one more thing. You have to remove the metal that is holding that. It's like a bar, like a frame. And this frame, right now it's easy for me to take them out because I am here outside. But to put it back, I have to get inside there, and the camera won't be able to record that part because I have to get inside the car. You see, I have to remove all those screws, all those nuts are not. I have to remove all those ones and have a lot all around. So I got that piece out. Now I have to remove all those nuts. I have to remove all those nuts that are around. To take all these nuts are easy because the top is not on the way. But when I'm going to put everything back, it'll be like hard. And I'm going to remove all. I got all these nuts out, but I have to separate the headliner from this bar. It's a little. To replace the top, you have to remove this. This is not the right one. This. This is part of the headliner, and I am changing the headliner, so I am taking them out. But you have to take those pieces out, even if you are going to replace only the top. I got this out. So next will be remove this part. You have to use this piece again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this material out. I am not going to use only this part. This is aluminum. Only I need that part. But before that, I'm going to remove the headliner because I'm going to replace the headliner. And that headliner, it is easy. Just have like some screw right there. Have like 6 screw right there. You can see those ones. I have to remove those ones because I'm going to replace the headliner. And to replace those to remove this, this highlight 3 different kind of so this piece is out. So next, and this is the last part that I'm going to remove. And just be careful with this part. As you can see, those clicks right there, those 3 clicks are holding this plastic. And this plastic belongs to the top. Most of the time, you have to break it to take them out. See? Only one come out good. Still, you cannot use this click no more. But the rest of them is broke right here. And that is normal because the car is kind of old. So I already have this part. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Same thing. So this part is out, but something else is holding the headliner, and it's the middle bar. That middle bar, you have to remove it too. And I'm going to do it this way. Oh, yes, I think you're not gonna get this part, but yes, just pay attention how you remove it, because the same thing you have to put it back. Right here, have 5 screws. Okay, this headliner is out. It's out. Just have to pull it. And I have to cut something right here. Cut that thing. And cut this. Okay, this headliner is out. I don't need this piece, but I'm going to put it right here. Okay. I already removed the top, the headliner, and the rear window. So, what is next? There is something else that you should do, you must do before you installing the new tap, and that will be on the next video, because everything is out. That will be on the next video. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like it, and see you on the next video. It's better to clean this section of the car first, then when the tap is on, because now you have like the access to reach it right here. It's easy. I am putting like a liquid. You can put soap. You can. I am putting the greaser. I am putting WD-40. And that thing makes everything, all the dash, everything come out easily. And look good, look shiny too. When you replace a convertible top, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. You are not obligated to do it because they don't pay you for this. The customers don't pay you for doing this. But it looks better when everything is done. Imagine the top look nice, everything look nice, and when the customer get from right here and look inside, he will see all that dirty on there. So that's not good. If the top look good from outside, inside should look clean. Even the same old pieces, that should look clean. So I got this piece clean. Look, it looks nice. So I got that one on. I got that piece clean. So you have to remember this thing before you installing the new top. What else you have to do? Something else is very important. Put WD-40 or any degreaser right here on this section. Why right here? Because right here is the mechanism, and most of the joints of the convertible top are right here. And I'm going to put WD-40 on this section too. Put WD-40 or any degreaser in all the joints. See? That will make the convertible top work smoothly. Sometimes make noise. If it makes noise, this area right here is because it needs degreaser, need liquid. And that's what I'm doing right now. Before it wasn't making noises, but I am replacing, and it's better to put this liquid. See? So I got this part. What else I have to do before I start installing the new top? Well, I have to sand it, because on this area I'm going to put a lot of glue, and I prefer sanded because that way the glue will stay strong, will hold strong the new material, and that's what I'm going to do right now.